Congressman Dana Rوربيكر. The congressman is currently serving in his 13th term in the U.S. Congress, representing the 48th District of California. The congressman serves as the chairman of the Europe, Eurasia, and Emerging Threats Subcommittee of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Congressman Rوربيكر has been a forceful spokesman for human rights and democracy around the world, and he's willing to battle entrenched policies and officials to uphold freedom and fundamental rights. The congressman also serves as a vice chairman on the House Committee on Science, Space, and Technology.
And as somebody noted that you shouldn't take on the job of helping the oppressed unless you're willing to bring down the oppressor. And that's where it gets tough. It's easy to have expressions of how are we going to, reach out and express solidarity with those in the world, like the Coptic Christians who are brutalized, so brutalized in Egypt, and have been for a long time. But now, with the brutal reality of the past is now turning into an incredible threat of existence, of life in Egypt, as maybe perhaps because we put up with that brutalization in the years behind. I've had friends and Coptic friends who've told me about the treatment of women, Christian women in Egypt over the years. It's a crime against humankind that we have ignored that for so long. Christian women in Egypt have been the subject of brutalization and rapes and the rest for decades now. And I don't remember our government making a big issue of that, but we should have been doing that. But what the problem is sometimes where we have our capital is surrounded by reality, it's like our country is the same way. Our people are so blessed with being able to manage their own lives. That's what they pay attention to. And they should. Free people should pay attention to their families, to their schools, to their churches. But if we are to make this a better world, we've got to get the attention of those brave souls who do stand and understand that our country has this obligation. It's only when our people are going to take that to heart that policies will change here. And that's why I'm so happy to see that you are active in spreading the word. And as I say, so many people, I will bet you that only 1 out of 2 Americans understand that there was a large Christian community in the Middle East. Even 50 years ago, there was a very large Christian community. And by the way, I think that it is also, as this trend of radical Islam that threatens all of the good people of the world, as that emerges, we have more and more people coming to the United States and seeking safe haven. And, in the past and during the Reagan years and during the Cold War, communists would take over a country and we would have an influx of people from that country. I used to say, Jim, lose a country and gain a restaurant, because they would always set up a good restaurant in the United States from whatever country. But this is far more serious today than what we had in the Cold War, because what the Coptic Christians face is exactly the same challenge and threat that we face. All people who believe in freedom of religion face this, and especially those who have another faith, Christianity or Judaism or whatever it is. This because radical Islam is the enemy today that, Jim, we fought our whole lives defeating communism. That is what is at our throat today, and it must be defeated. And it will be defeated because people like yourselves, as the people swarmed in from countries taken over from communism and enlightened, got the attention of the American people away from their communities, we were able to defeat Soviet communism and the destruction of the Soviet Union without a war between our countries. We rely now today on those victims, yourselves and others, to alert the American people, mobilize us to be true to our principles as a country. And I just am here to tell you, I appreciate you being here and doing that, and to express to you, I am with you, and I stand with you. Let's have solidarity with all those who suffer oppression around the world, and let us know about the Coptic Christians, and you will inspire us to do what is right. Thank you very much.